Hello loves, happy new year and welcome back to the channel. So if you are new here, my name is Jenika and I do personal finance here on my channel, and we go through our budget calendar. We budget from paycheck to paycheck. We use cash and cash envelopes and all the fun things. So if you have not already started getting yourself together for January, go ahead and grab your budget planner and budget with me, cash stuff with me, and let's get started. So something that I did on my Instagram page on the 31st of December, and I do this every year on my Instagram page, is I ask you guys to tell me what your word is for the new year. So I would like for us to do that in this video. My word for this new year is contentment. And I chose the word contentment. I got that word from the book of Philippians in the Bible, written by Paul. And he just basically says that no matter where he is in life, no matter what circumstances he finds himself in life, he wants to be content. And that is exactly how I feel. No matter where I am in life, no matter what I have or don't have, I want to be content with the life that God has given me and be grateful for everything that God has done. And that's where you find true joy, when you are just grateful for all you have, not comparing yourself, not worrying about what you don't have, things that seem messed up. God's gonna work it out. So that is my word for the new year. I would love to know what your word is for the new year and why you chose that word. Please let me know down in the comments. Okay, so this is my spread for the month of January. I do currently have the February kits available if you want to get a head start on that. So let's just go ahead and go over this past week. There was a lot going on this week. I didn't have any no spend days. I spent money, I think, on coffee every single day. Maybe not Monday, or maybe not Tuesday. No, I did spend money on coffee Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I spent money on coffee. So my money is kind of all over the place this week for several reasons. So number one, you guys know we just had holidays back to back with Christmas and then New Year. And so in the midst of celebrating like holidays, in the midst of my sister's birthday is the day after New Year, so my family got together for her birthday, and so my money is just like all mixed up. I have a lot of money left over this week from the wallet. You guys are gonna see that. I don't think I have ever had this much money left over in my wallet, but it's because I just haven't needed to spend money this week. And my mom has been cooking a lot because of all the holidays. So it's been lots of cooked food and leftovers. And I didn't even grocery shop this week. So this was a big old X. I didn't grocery shop. Well, actually last week. I am going to grocery shop this week. Never mind. That was from last week that I didn't grocery shop. I will grocery shop this week. So my money is all mixed up, but I do have a lot of money left over. You guys will see that, like I said, I had 3 bills this week. So rent and utilities got paid. We thank God for that every month. My dental and vision insurance came out. So I will have to call them and just kind of see where I am with this, if my plan rolled over or if I need to upgrade it or update it. Netflix came out as well. Next week I have a business bill coming out and my cell phone bill, and then that's it. So I am going to be going on a fast for this week, so I might be a little MIA on Instagram. Just letting you guys know, probably won't be doing a lot of responding to messages or comments. So I just want to let you guys know that. That's about it. So we'll get into the paychecks. Okay, y'all. So I do have a new white calculator. This is the same calculator that my pink one is, but I just got the color white since we have a pink background. In the new year, a few new things: new background, new planner, new calculator. Okay, so for my bills, I only budgeted for Netflix, but again, health insurance came out. I wasn't thinking it would, but it did. So Netflix was $16.99, and then my health insurance was $29.97. $16.99 plus $29.97 is $46.96. So that is actually what I spent on bills this week. And in my paychecks, I do put my personal and business bills on my calendar, but as far as the budget that you guys see here on the channel, it's only personal expenses, so I don't include any business expenses or bills. So for my cash envelopes, I have a total of $77 left. So 280 minus 77 is 203. So I spent $203 this week. And then nothing went into sinking funds. My saving challenge did get the last $43, and nothing was on extra spending or unbudgeted. So I'm gonna tally this up. So 4696 plus 203 plus 43 is 29296. So 29296. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the differences over here. So 4696 minus 17 means that I was red for bills for $29.96. For cash envelopes, I have, like I said, $77 left in my wallet, and everything else was just the way that it was. So 77 minus 29.96 means that I was in the green 4704, I think. Okay, yes, that is correct. 4704. So moving on to paycheck 2 of this month. I always put my take out as $200, that I plan to at least take $200 out of my paychecks every week. And that's if I don't have any bills to pay. So that's just like pretty much for cash envelopes and sinking funds. I put about $150 to $170 in my cash envelopes, so on a weekly basis. So my bill for this week is my cell phone bill. My cash envelopes are going to get $150 this week. Sinking funds will get 72. Saving challenge and buffer envelopes. So the reason why I'm putting 0 here is because I did not take any money out of my paycheck to stuff my saving challenges. I'm using all leftover money from my wallet, but that money is going into the saving challenge, and I'm not putting anything in buffer this week. And then for extra spending, I don't plan on having to spend any extra money this week outside of these categories, and then nothing for unbudgeted. So 83 plus 150 plus 72 is 305. And so that gives us an additional $105 for the week that we are working with. For my weekly check-in, my money did kind of get all mixed up and misconstrued, but we're just gonna go with it. Sometimes you just have those weeks where you just have to go with it. So in gas, I have $5, $6, $7, $8, $9 left. So that means that I spent 45 minus 9, $36. And then all the spending is gone, so that's gone. And I'm just going to go ahead and leave the money out. In groceries, even though I didn't grocery shop, I did use my grocery money for food, so that's why you don't see 70 here. So 51, 52, 53, 54. So 70 minus 54 is 16. Yes. So I spent $16 from my grocery money to get something to eat. Home, I spent everything. And eating out, I had a few dollars left. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I think that's what happened. I think I realized I was running out of like eating out money, because it was only for a few days. Like I ate leftovers from my mom a lot, and there was like a few days or a couple days this week that I needed some food, but I was like, well, I'm not gonna grocery shop for just a couple days. I'll just use my money. And then medicine didn't have anything, and then beauty had $115 for this week, and I have $10 left, so that's $105 that I spent. Okay, so I went ahead and filled in my remaining amounts over here, and I get these amounts from, if you guys can see, my January budget page. So this is what I budget out for the month, and then I just keep up with it right here. I did set up my whole January budget in my budget with me, and I will have it linked down below in case you want to see that and see how I lay the stickers down and how I set this whole situation up. So this week is the norm. I'm going to kind of keep things limited this month because, like I told you guys, this is a fasting month for me, and it is for most people. So it is a fasting month for me, and so I'm not planning on doing a whole lot right now. And you guys know I'm going out of town for Taylor's wedding at the end of this month. So I'm just trying to be mindful of my spending. So this is the weekly check-in. And then lastly, I wanted to show you guys my expense tracker. So I have been tracking my expenses, putting the categories here, which is what these envelopes, these are the categories. And then just a brief description of where I spent the money, how much I spent, and what's my remaining balance based on my monthly budget. So I have a few more expenses to put down that happened over the last couple of days, but this is where I am so far with expense tracking. Okay, y'all, so from the leftover money from my wallet, we're gonna go ahead and just count this money. It should be 77, so 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. $77. So don't need that. Let's move on to the saving challenges. So I am doing 2 saving challenges this year, which is my like monthly, they're both monthly saving challenges, and you definitely don't have to do both, but I am challenging myself, if you will, savings challenge. I am challenging myself to try to complete both this year. Don't know how it's going to work out, but you know what? You won't know if you don't try. So these are currently available in the shop. You can get the full year version of these or the quarterly. My rose gold binders are sold out on both Etsy and the website, but I do still have the silver one available. So yeah, because we were able to save so much money from my wallet this week, I am completing my entire January card. So $60 of the 77 is going toward this card. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed up this part real quick. I'm gonna put my check mark stickers down on the card. Okay, y'all, so I need $60, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. And so January is done for me, praise God, with this card. It's gonna work out really well because I have to focus on my expenses for the wedding, and now I have my January card that is complete. For my rose gold binder, I'm going to be filling in the 10, the 5, and the 2, and that will give me 17. So I have the 10, the 5, and 2. I got this wet erase marker from Amazon. I probably will be able to link it down below for you guys. And basically, it should work out well because you have to wet it in order to erase it instead of it just smearing off like the dry erase markers. So 10, 5, and 2. So I will just have the 20 left to do for this month, and then I'll be done for the month of January. You guys know these challenges get pretty challenging as the year goes on, but I'm glad that they start off a little bit easier because it's motivating. So this is my January envelope, and we're just going to stick this money in there, and we are done for our January challenges. Before we move on to stuff in the bills, I'm going to count the money for you guys. So 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. 10, 20, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And 2 very crispy bills. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. So 305 is what we have here from the bank. Okay, so I'm gonna stuff my cell phone. My bills dashboard is still inaccurate, unfortunately. And this year I am using my tracker or my trackers to keep track, like keep a grand total of how much money I am putting aside for bills on an annual basis. So like the next time I do my cell phone bill, it'll be 83 plus 83. And I do round my bills up to the nearest dollar, so that's why you see no cents included in that, but that's how I do it. So cell phone has 50, 70, 80, 1, 2, and 3. Like I told you guys, it's a new year. Bills are increasing like across the board. So I did go ahead and take my insurance off of my phone for now, just until I get through like these bill increases. Like my business bills are also increasing. So no insurance on the phone for now. Okay, and we will move forward to the wallets. So these grid vellum envelopes will be available on the 26th in the shops, as well as the March budget kits will be available on January 12th. So January 12th will be the March kits. January 26th will be these envelopes. So spending is getting 10. Gas is getting 45. Groceries is going to get 70. So yeah, guys, if you have not already put your word down in the comments, go ahead and do that for me. If you don't have a word, you can also, like, you know, it's a new year. What are your financial goals for this year? Or maybe what are your financial goals just for this month? I am going to come back next week, hopefully the beginning of next week, to do my annual goals with you guys. I know I mentioned that in my budget video. I am doing that. It'll be next week. So I'm excited about that video. It'll be my first time. Nothing in meds, nothing in beauty, nothing's going back to the bank. I do have a couple of receipts to scan into Fetch Rewards, as well as I need to add those additional expenses to my expense tracker, a few coins, and those are my cards. So now we can move on to the sinking funds. Okay, so I made one change to my sinking funds. I got new envelopes, y'all. New year, new tablecloth, new planner, new envelopes, new calculator. I just want to do some new stuff. So I do need to update these numbers. I want to change them, but I just don't have time right now. That's probably not going to happen until February because January is always a busy month. So $1. Oh, wrong. That should be 11. 12. 10, 11, 12. I don't know where I got 6 from. So it's his birthday. I thought I would. I don't think I want to do nothing major for my birthday, but y'all know I said that last year, and I ended up spending a lot of money in my birthday month. So I don't know. Wardrobe is getting 5. And that will put us at 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, and 48. So my trackers help me in the sinking funds because every month in my monthly, when I do my monthly budget, which are really just estimates for the month, I have to account for putting money in these envelopes because I do take a portion of my check to stuff my sinking funds. So at the end of every month, I'm able to go back, look at the date, stop at the date, and then calculate how much money I put in these funds. So April and May have 55. April and May are very busy times of the year for me. Lots of birthdays. My dad's birthday is in April. My goddaughter's birthday is in April. One of my best friend's birthday is in April. One of my close cousins' birthday is in April. May is Mother's Day, as well as my mom's birthday is in May. So it's just a lot of money, you know, and I'm like, a little sinking fund will really help me in that way. Outings is getting 5. Car maintenance is getting 20. This is another envelope that I really want to increase on the how much I'm putting in here. I want to increase it. So it usually gets 20, but I want to put like 50 in just because my car is getting to the point where she's a little older now. I think she's like 7 or 8 years old. I've had it for, no, she's got to be 7 years old because I've had it for 6 years, I think. But this might be year 7. 100, 200, 250, 270, 290. And God willing, I don't plan on her going anywhere. So I do need to increase for maintenance because as your car gets older, it will need more things done to it. So miscellaneous is getting $2. For 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. And miscellaneous is just like a random envelope. If I need a few extra dollars for any reason, I can just pull it from this envelope. Gifts is going to get $2. And it doesn't have any money in here. So I emptied this envelope to help me pay for Christmas gifts. I've also come to the realization that I used to save like a few $100s for Christmas, but now that there's more like babies and stuff coming on board, you know, there's just a lot more gifts I have to buy now. So $300 is not going to cut it. So that's why, like I said, I need to change this dashboard out. My goddaughter is going to get $5. And so she now has 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, and 93. Oh no, I did that wrong, y'all. She's supposed to get $2. Oops. Yeah, she's supposed to get 2. Made that mistake. So she has 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. $90. So $2 and she now has 90. And I changed my medical fund, sinking fund, if y'all can see that, to savings because similar to me having an emergency fund envelope, I want to have a savings envelope. And then now that I have good health insurance, like major medical and like full coverage of things, I don't have as much of a need to save for medical. Not saying that I couldn't do it, but this category is a little bit more of an importance to me right now. So those are my envelopes from the high priority binder, and I'm gonna put these away and grab my low priority binder. Okay, so this is the low priority binder. Nothing in this binder as far as categories will change, but like I said, I do need to change my Christmas amount. And I think that's it. So now I'm going with the zipper envelopes. I haven't had zipper envelopes in a minute and I kind of miss them. So I was like, why not? Let me take this card out so that I can see what I'm working with. So Cartax is going to get $2. I need about $75 by the month of June in order to not have to come out of my paycheck to renew my car registration. So 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I don't know if we're gonna make it or not. I have to do the math to see. But that is the goal. I may have to increase that in order to achieve that goal. $2 every week is enough for a year. It's actually more than enough. But when I went on my spending spree for my birthday month and in September, I took money out of all of my envelopes, unfortunately. So we're building them back. Electronics is getting $2. And this envelope is really just for like chargers, headphones, stuff like that. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Emergency is getting $5. So I do empty out the real cash out of this envelope at the end of every month. So you got, well, you can't see because I have it on my last tracker, but I keep the placeholders in here. As I add the real cash at the end of every month, I empty it out and go put it in the bank. So emergency is getting a 5 for $1,205. There is more money than this in my emergency fund, but those are the only placeholders I keep. In my envelope, giveaways is going to get $2. If you have not subscribed to the channel, I would love for you to join me on my journey to financial freedom, paying off my consumer debts. We'll see what God does with these student loans, but go ahead and hit the subscribe button. So giveaways currently has 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. And so my next giveaway will be when we get to 30,000 subscribers. And we're currently at 23. Christmas is going to get a 10. And functions will get $2. Functions are for the holidays. When I am invited to different holiday events and I might need to contribute something, this is what functions is for. I usually save about $100 every year. That's usually enough to contribute. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So this is going to be for 2024 holidays. And the last thing will be my car tires, and they will get the last $2. For 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. The tires that I get are less than $100 from Discount Tire. I think they run about anywhere between $60 and $70 a tire. So my goal is to have like 2 tires worth of money in this envelope. And that is it for the low priority. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down below in the comments. Please let me know what your word is for the new year. Let me know what your financial goals are for either all of 2024 or just January of 2024, your financial goals, or any personal goals. I would love to hear them. I will see you guys back sometime early next week, maybe like Monday, Tuesday, to do my annual goals setup, which I'm going to show you guys that really quickly. So in our EC planners, after you get past the calendar page, you have this page. All of her planners, I believe, have this, especially all of her monthly planners, but I think all of her planners in general have this. And then it says for this year, have enough courage to start and enough heart to finish. This is where I'm going to be setting up my goals. There are 12 boxes. So I have created 12 annual goals: giving, self-care, travel, professional, planning, social, home, finance, spiritual, family, health, and extra, as well as some date dots where you can put them down and document what your goals are going to be. And so I'm going to be setting up my planner using this page. I'm going to be using the color in color black. I did already lift it up, so that's why it looks kind of lifted up. But I have them available in these 3 colors. So this is the video that I'm going to come back with at the beginning of next week to show you guys what my goals are for the year in these current areas. So if you want to join me, go ahead and grab your annual goal sheet. I will see you guys next week. Bye.